Hey everyone, I was having so much trouble with motivation that I made myself my own token economy. But before I get into that, I want to mention that Patreon has let me open up annual enrollment. And what's kind of cool about that is if you commit to being a patron for a year, you can get 15% off. So for the lowest tier, that would only be like $10 for 365 days. Kinda neat. Anyway, for those of you who have taken a Psych 101 class, you may remember that a token economy is a system of positive reinforcement that uses tokens or symbols to reward desirable behaviors. The idea is to provide individuals with a tangible representation of their accomplishments, which they can later exchange for rewards or privileges. My token is called a bandabloon. It's like bando and doubloon smushed into one word, because Gray and I call each other bando. I don't know why. I was gonna do bando bucks, but paper money seemed so much less tactilely satisfying than a coin that I could hold and flip. This is what the first iteration looked like. Gray designed them, because they're the most supportive partner in the world with my weird motivation hack that I needed to create, but eventually I ended up getting too many and I had to make 3, 5s, and 10s. And I collect them by completing tasks that are good for me in the long term, but that I don't really feel like doing in the moment. For example, exercise. I always feel better after moving my body. However, starting the moving of the body can be difficult. Cleaning the cat litter. Not fun. However, the house will smell better post litter management, doing the laundry, watering the plants, sometimes staying on my editing schedule. What's great about these doubloons is they make doing annoying jobs feel like a goofy, campy game. There's definitely a layer of irony and playfulness to the whole I get a coin thing. And there's also an awesome rule I enacted about how I can spend my doubloons. I can turn various amounts of coins in for different prizes, but every prize must be a fun, frivolous luxury. Things that bring me joy and are more cute and pleasant than they are practical. So I can't spend doubloons on diapers, food, or even clothes, really. Anything that is adjacent to a need is off the table. So far, some prizes that I've gotten for myself are this fairy door, this lavender cup, which I accidentally broke. Then I got this mushroom cup, a slick charging dock for my phone and watch, and these adorable 3D printed cubes that hold my Nintendo Switch games. I'm currently saving up for a glass teapot and a potted plant switch stand. What's nice about this is it feels like I'm really treating myself and it's guilt-free. It's like I'm getting spoiled with toys, and getting toys for yourself can feel really hard as a parent or even just an adult because we're supposed to be so practical and responsible. But it's okay because I am following my predetermined system and I know I worked really hard for it. Also, it's sweet to look around the house and always be running into whimsical things that make me happy. And there is no way I could afford to give myself a reward every time I did a hard thing. But the doubloons, just on their own, are fun enough to collect in the meantime. They scratch that itch of, I get a thing if I do this, without having to spend money every time. Also, I can look at a pile of them and be like, look how much stuff I've done. I'm amazing, and feel proud. And I'm hoping that one day maybe the kids opt into the doubloon system. I mean, we already have the doubloons, and they wouldn't feel alone because mom's doing it too. In the comments, let me know what hacks you use to find motivation. And again, feel free to check out annual memberships on Patreon if you're interested. Okay, bye! You know what's weird? Young Ash, like teenage Ash, would totally not be into a system like the doubloons. I would have probably found it condescending and thought you were trying to trick me into doing things, but adult Ash needs to be tricked into doing things and finds it goofy, which makes it even more fun. So I just think it's wild how much we change, how too cool we are for things. And then we get a little older and that totally flips. Does that make sense? I don't know. Wow, you made it to the end. Here is the obligatory part where I ask you to follow me on other social media platforms because it profoundly affects my self-worth. Just kidding, it doesn't really. But, please follow me anyway, because that would be fun, and I mean fun for my self-esteem. Haha, no, not actually. I am truthfully totally indifferent, and if no one follows me, I'm not gonna, cry into a pillow all afternoon. I did that last Wednesday, so I think it's out of my system now. Yeah. Bye.